It all began in a cramped basement, instruments stacked against the wall, illuminated by a single bare bulb.
A motley crew of musicians gathered, drawn together by their shared passion.
The air buzzed with anticipation as fingers found familiar chords, drumsticks tapped out tentative rhythms.
There was an unspoken language in those early jam sessions, a shared intuition that transcended words.
Each musician brought their unique voice, their influences melting into a vibrant tapestry of sound.
Ideas flowed freely, bouncing off the walls like the reverberating chords.
Laughter punctuated the impromptu jams, a testament to the camaraderie brewing amidst the creative chaos.
As the hours melted away, rough sketches of songs began to emerge, each note infused with raw energy and the thrill of discovery.
The music became a conversation, a dialogue between individuals merging into a collective whole.
They fed off each other's energy, pushing boundaries and discovering new sonic landscapes.
The basement, once just a room, transformed into a crucible of creativity, where dreams took flight on the wings of chords and melodies.
With each jam session, the band's identity solidified, their individual talents coalescing into a singular, powerful force.
The musicians learned to anticipate each other's moves, to breathe together as a single entity.
They discovered a shared language that transcended words, communicating through the nuances of rhythm and melody.
The drummer's beat became the pulse of their collective heartbeat. The bassist's groove the foundation upon which they built their sonic cathedrals.
The guitarist's riffs soared and swooped, weaving intricate tapestries of sound that intertwined with the vocalist's soaring melodies.
Each member contributed their unique voice, their individual styles blending seamlessly into a cohesive whole.
They were more than just musicians playing together, they were alchemists, transforming raw emotion into sonic gold.
As they honed their craft, their music began to take on a life of its own.
Songs that were once just fragments of ideas blossomed into fully realized works of art.
Each rehearsal brought them closer to their shared vision, their individual talents merging into a singular, potent force.
The camaraderie they forged in the practice room became the bedrock of their music, the foundation upon which they would build their dreams.
Word of their explosive performances spread like wildfire, drawing larger and larger crowds to their gigs.
The energy in the room was palpable, the audience feeding off the band's infectious enthusiasm.
They had tapped into something special, a raw nerve of emotion that resonated with listeners on a visceral level.
Opportunity came knocking, a chance to perform on a bigger stage, to share their music with a wider audience.
The band members exchanged excited glances, a mixture of anticipation and trepidation in their eyes.
This was it, their shot at the big time.
Rehearsals took on a new intensity, the band pushing themselves harder than ever before.
Every note was scrutinized, every transition honed to perfection.
They knew that this performance had the potential to catapult them to new heights, and they were determined to seize the moment with everything they had.
The pressure was on, but so was the excitement.
This was their chance to show the world what they were made of, to unleash their music on an unsuspecting audience.
The roar of the crowd washed over them, a wave of sound that sent shivers down their spines.
The stage lights were blinding, transforming them into silhouettes against a backdrop of 1,000 expectant faces.
For a moment, time seemed to stand still.
Then the drummer counted them in, and the music exploded into the night.
The energy was electric, the band feeding off the crowd's infectious enthusiasm.
Guitars wailed, drums thundered, and the vocalist's voice soared, reaching out to touch every corner of the vast auditorium.
The music took on a life of its own, transporting the audience to another realm.
It was a transcendent experience, a shared journey into the heart of sound and emotion.
As the last notes faded away, the crowd erupted, their cheers echoing through the venue.
The band members exchanged exhausted but exhilarated glances, knowing that they had just witnessed something truly special.
The journey from that cramped basement to the dazzling stage was complete.